Educate. I love meeting people, people that building new projects that could change some domain. Trying to onboard some people in the Web3. I'm trying to convince them, come on, it's amazing. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Okay, I know Bitcoin, but what else?
Hello.
Hello, Fabrizio. I'm Martin. I'm developer relation at IExec. IExec provide a flexible solution. It's a developer tool suite for protecting data, manage data, and monetize data within the Web3 ecosystem. My Web3 journey started, I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I was just chilling some token like trading and some things like that, and comes the DeFi summer.
Okay.
And I say, oh my God, how does this magic money work? So I start to study it, learning Solidity and everything I could find about Web3. Then I start coding different projects, and I've been a full stack developer in talent layer protocol during 1.5 years or two years. And at the end, I was thinking about building my own Web3 collective.
What is a Web3 collective?
It's I don't know it's the right name in English, but we are a bunch of Web3 developers, and we are working together. So we apply to different protocol grants, and we are building some project all together. So actually, we are 5 developers. And the last project we've done, it was with Secret Network. I have less and less time to code because I'm fully in my developer relation job at IExec, because it's really fun. Like make some workshop, conferences and things like that, travel around the world like ETHRome, and in 2 weeks it will be Sofia.
Yeah.
I would like to code more, but I need time for that.
What is the most difficult thing in your job as a developer relations?
I think Web3, it's an ecosystem that grows so fast. New technologies every time. We are talking about privacy. There is FHE, fully homomorphic encryption. It's a new technology. It's a game changer. And there is TE, and there is MPC, and there is ZKP. Oh my God, there is so much stuff. You need to be aware of what's happening in the ecosystem, but stay focused on your goal. And when you want to develop, sometimes you feel overwhelmed. Like there is so much news information, you have to watch so much tutorial and go in different hackathons to meet people. So yeah, it can be really exhausting.
Yeah.
To be everywhere and knowing everything.
And then what is the best thing about your job as a developer relation?
Traveling. I love travel around the world, meeting some new people. Educate. I love meeting people, people that building new projects that could change some domain. Trying to onboard some people in the Web3. I've got a bunch of Web2 developers, and I'm trying to convince them, come on, it's amazing. Sometimes it works, sometimes not, because it's quite new. When you are talking about cryptocurrency and things like that, not that much people are aware of that. Like, okay, I know Bitcoin, but what else? There is so much stuff. Yeah. The problem is media just focus on money, trading, crypto, Bitcoin, and when you deep dive, there is so much crazy projects that could change the way we are living, change the way we are managing our money, like normal banks or third parties.
More control on
your finance, your
on
data,
your privacy.
your life.
Imagine you're talking with your grandmother.
Yeah,
Try to explain to your grandmother or my grandmother what is IExec.
So,
Under
grandma,
pressure.
what is IExec? It's a way to use private data, health data, legal data, or your bank data in a total private and confidential way. And for that, you will need to provide some really personal information. And you don't really want to give this information to the banks or every third party. So with our technology, the bank would be able to know some information or have the confirmation that you've got enough money and things like that without really get this data. So you can prove some stuff without really revealing it. It means that we are able to protect data when someone uses it.
Okay, I'm gonna be the devil's lawyer and ask. Let's say I go to the bank and then I provide this data. Aren't this data secure at the bank? I mean, there are laws ideally protecting my data, right?
Yeah, like GDPR,
Yeah.
things like that. With our system, the bank won't have access directly to the data. The bank will have access to an application able to compute, apply algorithm on this data, and get an answer without knowing the data. And you're right, there is a lot of initiative like GDPR, MiCA, and things like that, but you need to trust people that are setting up this legal stuff. And honestly, I'm not trusting. For sure, it's GDPR. It's really nice thing in the text, but there is no real application of it. I always receive a lot of scam mail. My mail is, each time I've got a new mail, I think in 2 weeks, someone gets this mail and send him some scammy newsletter and things like that. There is a lot of breach everywhere. So I think every month you've got a huge breach. Like in France, we've got the Pôle emploi, the National Job Agency. They got a breach and basically the whole data has been stolen. It's crazy. So even if there is some law, even in maybe good law, it's really hard to apply it in an ecosystem with a lot of breach. We need something where user can have more control of their data.
I have another question. Can you explain what's a TEE?
TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. I can take my phone. In this phone, there is a small chipset. And in this chipset, you have what we call an enclave. This enclave is a small part of the chipset memories. This enclave is a total black box. In everything that happens, it remains private and confidential. And even me, the owner of the phone, I'm not able to see or store or do whatever on this data. It's not really a phone, it's what we call Intel SJ chipset. It's a specific chipset we are using in our technology at IExec. You can compute data in this black box called enclave, and it remains totally private.
IExec has a set of these enclaves, right?
Yeah,
And it's
our network.
okay, the network.
It's what we call workers. Different workers in the network, they have the right hardware to compute some data.
Is it decentralized or aims to be decentralized?
Yes. So right now we are decentralized, but we need, and we are working on it, to be more decentralized, like with a worker public program. But as it's a complex technology, it's asks a lot of work and education.
To make something really decentralized, you need to educate a lot of people as well, as well as developers.
You're totally right. In Web3, you need to educate people about the concept of Web3, privacy, ownership, and things like that. But you need to educate the developers, all the technical part, like how running a node, what is a node, NTE, is it complex? It's so much work. And I think right now, for me, according to me, Web3, it's a big R&D department.
Last question is, so we are in ETHRome. Tell me some application that you would like to see at the final ceremony.
I would like to see a Telegram mini app using our stack. Building a Telegram mini app sounds easy because it's not really complicated, but integrating our stack in it means different interaction with not the Telegram embed wallet. You need an external one. You need to interact with our sidechain. And technically speaking, I don't really know if it's feasible, but I really would like this mini app because that's crazy what Ton Protocol done with all this project. You can reach, I think it's 5 million potential user of mini apps.
Do you have anything to add to this talk?
Thank you a lot, ETHRome. It's my second edition. I was a hacker last year. This year I'm with IExec as a sponsor. It's still the same good mood, a lot of people smiling, happy, building. It's one of my favorite hackathons and I've done a lot. So thanks guys for the organization and for having us there.
Nice. Thank you, Martin.
Thanks for me.
See you.